We live, baby.
Let's go.
Hey, it might be fall over here, bro. Like temperatures was like high 70s. Came in the garage, it's bearable.
What?
I ain't had to have the fan and the AC on. I'm like, bro.
Is it the screensaver though?
Is it the what?
Is it the screensaver? You know that little temporary. Soon as, oh, okay.
Nah. Cause it's been like this for like the last 3 days of my leave. It's been like nice and cool. Went outside. We went to the water park like last week. It wasn't burning. I was like, okay, man, all right, come through for your boy then, fall. I don't know if there's like cause there's the Indian summer and then that other shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's something like that for fall, but I ain't mad at it. Especially today where I can come out here and not be, air fried
Blazing.
and shit. Or rotisserie or pressure cooked, whatever that shit is. Oh shit, man.
Send that shit over here, bro. It's fine.
Bro, I'll be watching it. I don't know what the fuck happened to Texas, bro. Y'all the new Phoenix
bro.
over there, bro.
Man. I was like, when the fuck did Phoenix migrate here? Get out of here, bro.
Y'all the new
It's
Valley.
108 and shit. Like, bro, come on now. Come on.
I don't miss that
I'm
shit.
hearing Negro hymns and shit outside. Like, come on, man. Get
Try
this shit out
to
of here.
make it through the heat.
Yeah.
You just hear somebody just humming. And you just understand. I get you.
Yep.
I understand. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Dynamic Duels here. Black and Mac and episode 151, that Bacardi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna get live for this show. Not drunk. We're not doing that no more. We don't do that anymore. We're mature now. But we got hilarious stuff to talk about. And let me just say, the contestant entering, putting their hat in the ring for Who's Man, the absolute, what is it? The worst Who's Man? The most egregious Who's Man?
Yeah.
This motherfucker may have something to say at the end of the year, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He may have something to say. Like, I saw this shit. I was just like, this is fucking outlandish. Like, we'll get to that in a bit. But
Yes.
as always, Smoke Pit fan group was popping. Good question put in there by EJ. We'll discuss overrated actors or actresses. We'll go through some of the stuff we found on Instagram in our What Did We Watch. Of course, the Who's Man, and we're revealing the new bracket tonight. So just be prepared for that. And I believe we can start the show if you cool with that.
Let's start it. Episode 151 of the Smoke Pit starts right now. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yep. Y'all know what it is. Friday night mood is right. The dynamic duel, Black and Mac, back on your screens on the #1 streaming live show on Friday nights between the hours of 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time and Daylight Time. But 151, like I said, been here more than halfway to 300 now, and a lot of good shit to talk about. Busy week. DFPN's been cooking. Wouldn't you agree, my guy?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. The oven is on 400 people.
Shout out to you and the folks over at No Gimmicks. A week worth, 5 straight days of content coming from you. Patreon exclusive stuff. Some double shows. You had a show with Frank D earlier this week. Turned around and had a special show. Shout out to the homie Jeff coming in, helping out with that. And you guys been cooking over there, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But packed show, so we don't want to malinger too long. You got a toast for the people this week, man?
I do. You know what? And this week, I don't know about everybody else, but this week it's been a fast but slow week. I don't know what this week was, but we are at the end of it, and this is out with the old, in with the new.
Okay. I like the
Salud.
themes. I like the themes. Salud.
Salud.
So, like we were talking about, the podcast fan group, if you're not a member, check the description down below. See the link. Feel free to come through, joining on the shenanigans. EJ, my man, Pitmaster Eric Johnson, always coming with the good conversation starters in the group. So we're going to go ahead and get into a house meeting where we're going to try to figure out who is the most overrated actor or actress in the business.
Uh-oh.
I think we need to have a house meeting, y'all.
Overrated actors. Now, when you hear the word overrated, Black, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking an actor or an actress that gets paid a lot of money for mediocre performances.
A lot of money.
Or they get a lot of screen time or movies.
So
We can go there too.
So I hear that, but like when I was looking at the names people were putting in there, like Nick Cannon and you know Kevin James, Adam Sandler, like are we like, do they have, what is it, SAG cards, or what is it, Screen Actors Guild certifications? Yeah. And are they part of the union? Yes, they've been in movies, they act. But I'm thinking like actors that get a lot of like praise and admiration from the Academy. Like when they're in movies, people are just like, you know,
I need to go see it.
Like, I guess, I mean, there's different things, but I'm looking at it like people that continually get praise and like, hey, they're up and coming. They're on the way. They're on the way. Their range is where it's at, but it's not really there because they're overrated. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it could be an easy kill. We could be like The Rock, you know,
all day, every day.
And no shade, like he does his thing, he gets his money, you know, but it's just like, you know, he's just in movies, you know. Vin Diesel, the man is putting a franchise on his back. You know what I'm saying? 10 movies in. Who the fuck else has carried 10 movies?
Like after 5, you just knew the end game was space, and then they're making another one. Like, come on, bro.
They're making 2 more. Because 10 was part 1 of the 3-part finale.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
But I mean, 10 movies, a 10-movie franchise on his motherfucking back, getting paid. So I mean, if you're looking statistically, you'd be like, Vin Diesel should be an A-list actor. But he's not.
Yeah.
Nobody is really looking at Vin Diesel like, I need to get him in this historical piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, his range isn't what you think it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that would be wild. So here's the post. Pitmasters, what actor or actors do you feel are completely overrated? So before we get into the comments and stuff, I'd throw it back to you, sir. Mm-hmm. Who would be your choices for we'll say actor and actress?
Actor and actress.
Yes, sir.
Actor and actress. So my actor, and I may get a little bit of flack for this one, but I think I have enough facts to back it up.
Okay.
Tom Cruise is my overrated actor.
Mine as well.
Oh, okay.
Mine as well. I was going back and forth, but I'm just like, I don't have a legit formula to figure out how he ended up being there, but I think when I
Right.
just sat back and looked at all the movies he's been in, like he's had some fucking bangers, bro. Like he's had this motherfucker's acting his ass off type shit, and then there's some movies where like he's just there, you know, like
Yes.
anybody else could have done this part, but Tom Cruise he's not doing it bad, but anybody else could have done this.
Exactly. That is my argument. Like, insert any other actor here and they'll get the job done. But it's Tom Cruise, so it's gonna sell. The only movie that I've been like, he shocked me when he played this role, and that was in Tropic Thunder. I was like, holy shit. I didn't know he had this in him.
Oh,
but again,
the fucking shenanigans, the just tomfoolery and the silliness. Yeah.
Yes.
Because everybody was
he had
taking
that
him as such a serious actor.
Right.
And then
when he let his hair down, it was like, oh,
I didn't even know that was him till the credits.
Me neither.
I was like, get the fuck out of here. Tom Cruise. All right. Who would be your actress?
My actress would be Angelina Jolie. She is like the female Tom Cruise.
Same.
She's not a bad actress. She's not. But again, her in those movies, you could put any actress there and it's money. You know what I mean?
Could you have...
anybody else? Mr. and Mrs. Smith, anybody else. Gone in 60 Seconds, Wanted, like any other actress could have filled this role.
Yeah. Would you say she has range? Well, we'll go back. Would you say Tom Cruise has range?
He might, and we don't know it. You know what I mean? But he's mostly action movies or shit that has some sort of action in it.
Yeah. I mean, he was in Vanilla, but that movie, like, people talk about Vanilla Sky being like this masterpiece. This kind of like, oh, you just have to know movies to get it type shit. I just never got Vanilla Sky at all.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. He's like this big action star because he's like, what, 5'8" or some shit?
Yeah.
Just doing all types of shit. But those were my two choices, too. I will say for actress, I was debating on inserting Lupita in there.
Oh. That hurts, but it's true.
Okay. I didn't know if I was tripping or not.
No.
I didn't know if I was tripping.
It hurts, but it's true.
Because, like, was she in movies that were great? Yes. Like, when she was in Us, despite what people say, like, to be able to play both main actresses in that one, like, I felt, I don't know if I was just caught in a moment, she could have been nominated for both Best Actress and Supporting Actress for her role in that movie.
Yep.
However, looking at her catalog of movies, I don't think she has carried any real movies. I think, like, yeah, and maybe I'm just bitter from Quiet Place Day One. I don't know.
No, you have a point there. She hasn't really carried a movie. You know who else I can say that about, too?
Who?
And she was my second. Halle Berry.
Fam. Yeah, she's up there. She is up there. Fuck, man. Like the only movie where I'm like, really, bro, she's acting her ass off was Losing Isaiah. It's an older movie.
Yeah.
But she's been given multiple attempts to lead movies, and they just... And I'm not talking about Netflix movies, because I feel like Netflix just packs people in movies that are very subpar, at their best B-tier movies. Like, I don't think Netflix puts out A-tier movies at all, but they have what most would consider A-list actors, or actors that are just popular at the time, starring them. But their movies are bad. Every time they're like, boom, a new movie comes out, it's just like, this is a pretty forgettable movie, you know?
Great actor, this movie. Like, have you watched Beverly Hills Cop yet?
I refuse. After Coming to America 2, I'm just like, Eddie Murphy don't got it no more. Like, why are we bringing back these old IPs, trying to bring them back up? And I think like in this one, it's his son. His son is in it or something like that. Yeah. See, come on now. I don't need this shit, man. Just let that die. Come up with something new. They're just banking on nostalgia, and you know, Netflix does this. They get their numbers. They get people to subscribe to the service just to watch the movie because nobody wants to be. People want to be on the end. They don't want the fear of missing out, right?
Right.
So they're just like, I just have to watch it to watch it. It's coming to America too. I need to see it. I love the first one so much. They subscribe. Netflix like, we got you for the month, you know, and you're gonna forget to cancel, and you're ours now.
Yeah, here you go. For 90 years.
Oh man. But some of the comments we have, Al Pacino after Heat. So Tim puts the disclaimer out there, like everything after Heat, Al Pacino isn't pretty good when it comes to movies. Would you agree?
I don't know if I agree with that one. I don't know about that one. Then I got to go back and look at his catalog because The Devil's Advocate, great movie.
Was that before or after Heat?
I think that may have been after Heat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Because I do like The Devil's Advocate.
Yeah.
Now, would you say Al Pacino has range?
No, I would not.
Absolutely not. Same dude every movie.
Yeah.
And then we got people like Calvin in here talking about Kevin Hart, and that's what I was saying. Like, I don't think people are looking at Kevin Hart as a overrated actor. He's just what's hot right now for whatever reason.
Right.
For whatever reason. I don't know if they're not putting their financial stuff out there. I don't know what he's getting offered to play these parts. I don't know if he's just picking them up to stay relevant or anything like that. But you can't put Kevin Hart in your movie and think like people are going to come see the movie because Kevin Hart's in the movie.
Right.
Because like
there was that one movie with him and Bryan Cranston. It didn't get a lot of fanfare
or something.
Yeah, it didn't get a lot of fanfare, but that was actually a good movie. So there's that.
I agree with that one. And I feel like the reason that, I feel the way about Kevin Hart is because he did that. And I'm just like, okay, Kevin, maybe you're taking this acting thing a little bit more seriously. And then he goes back to the basic, not funny comedy, buddy comedy things that he's been doing and whatnot. Exactly. So I'm just like, well, you had your chance, Kevin. Somebody said, Angel Vargas says Joaquin Phoenix, Steve Carell, Tia Leone, and Marion Cotillard.
I don't get
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't get that one at all.
His ass off, bro.
I don't get that at all. Like, bro,
right?
If you see that man in Gladiator and then see that man in the Joker, like that is extreme range.
Yep. I mean, to the point where I know when it was first announced, the sequel to the Joker movie with Lady Gaga in it, they're like, it's gonna be more of a music. Like, I'm intrigued to go check that one out.
Yeah.
Like, I know people are just like, musical, fuck off. I'm just like, y'all keep that energy so that theater is nice and I can pick the right seat. I ain't too close, I ain't too far. Y'all keep that energy. I'm gonna check it out. We got Jim Carrey on here, which, like, I haven't seen him in nothing lately. Like when I'm thinking like overrated actors, people who are continually getting work.
Right.
But Jim Carrey does have range.
Yes,
like I didn't think he could cut off the funny until like Truman Show, Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, 23. My man can act his ass off, bro.
Yes, agreed.
We have Jack Black on here, which, again, I'm not considering him overrated because he knows what he does. Right. Now, if I was to say like voice actor, like he's probably one of the best live actors that does voice acting out there. I think he can project the cartoonish side and the voices and stuff. Like he can be very animated.
Yes, he can.
So I feel he can do the voice acting real well. Somebody put Nick Cannon out there, and I'm just like, well, like I'm not considering him a
Who gave Nick Cannon praise for a movie?
Rob.
Let's answer that question.
Apparently Rob. He got him up on this list with overrated actors. I'm just like, what's the last thing Nick Cannon has been in?
Drumline was an all-timer.
The soundtrack is why people would. The music is why people would go see Drumline, not because of Nick Cannon. Adam Sandler. Oh, we got Kate Blanchett and Robert Downey Jr. on here.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I go throw Kate in there like that.
No, I'm talking about Robert Downey Jr. Is he the same person in every movie?
No, but he is Tony Stark now. Now, I mean,
This
you know,
is
every
true.
time I see him, I'm like,
Right.
What's Tony Stark doing in Dr. Dolittle? What's Tony Stark doing in this movie? You know?
Yep.
Ben Affleck, Jared Leto. Jared Leto is a weird one
That's a weird one. That is a weird one.
because he was a lead singer in a band.
Right.
I forget what it was called, but then
30 Seconds to Mars.
yeah, but then he played in a few movies, and his big breakout, I think he won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for Dallas Buyers Club, which I thought he did. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Him and Matthew McConaughey was in that one.
Yep.
I thought it was pretty good. But then everything he's done afterwards, I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, what are we doing, Jared?
Bombing. the Joker. Come on, bro.
In his defense, right? Would you, if DC came to you and asked you to play a role, would you turn it down?
No.
Okay. And I know us, like, you know, we're sitting on the sideline watching it. We're like, bro, did you read the script? Did you not see how this was gonna play out? Like, but you're just like, man, I get to play one of the most, you know, iconic
villains
figures
ever. Yep.
in comic history. I'm not turning that shit down. So yeah, Jared Leto, maybe Christian Bale, Sean Penn, and Tom Hardy. Tim is in here just listing everybody, bro. Like,
Who?
I need to know
Come
who
on,
Tim actually thinks is a great actor.
Right? Come on, man.
We got The Rock.
Christian Bale is an a-hole, but he's a great actor.
Oh, we got Jenna Ortega on here, who is, I guess, the new hotness in Hollywood for the golf chick. She kills it as Wednesday in the Netflix series.
Yep.
She got picked up to be in the new Beetlejuice that's coming out, I think next month, September.
Yep.
But damn, Jenna Ortega, huh? Tom Holland on here. Johnny Depp. Jake Gyllenhaal's another one I see on here.
I was almost inclined to agree with that one, but Jake does have some pretty good roles. He does.
I gotta go back.
The reason I didn't like Jake at first is because of that Nightcrawler movie. I was like, what in the blue hell is this?
Oh, that was him. That was him trying to expand his range and whatnot.
He missed the mark on that one terribly. but he's got some pretty good roles under his belt.
Yeah. And then, you know, low-hanging fruit people like Chris Pratt, The Rock, all that stuff. So what I did, I went and so IMDb, I don't know if it's actual writers for IMDb or, you know, somebody who is a member of IMDb, and then they come up with, they create their own list. But the number one overrated actor that they have on here is Adam Driver.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
And their reason is, and this is from it's Hunter Dobert. I don't know if he's a staff member there or anything, but yep. So Ashton Kutcher was second. Benedict Cumberbatch is 3rd. Chris Hemsworth is 5th.
Wow.
Chris Pratt is 5.
It's pretty much the MCU.
Daniel Day-Lewis is 6.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I was like, sir, what?
That one's bullshit. That man don't belong nowhere near the top 50 for the shit he be doing.
Dwayne Johnson's on there, number 7. We got Eddie, was it Redmayne? The dude that played in Fantastic Beast. I forget his character's name in that one. And he won an Oscar for his role as Tim Hawkins in The Theory of Everything. Then there's somebody on here, Finn Wolfhard. Oh, that's the dude that plays in he plays Mike in Stranger Things. He's number 9 on this list. Damn.
Wow.
And then number 10, George Clooney. And there's 35 names on here, but I'm not going through all of them. But
Bro, they wildin'.
I agree.
They wildin'.
I agree. That's why I'm just like, I don't think this was a staff member that did this. I think it's just some random person that just wanted to get some shit off his chest and say some wild shit
for real.
like that. But nah, man, I would say, yeah. I mean, we both had the same answers for actor and actress. Who would be number 2 for you when it comes to actress?
Oh, my number 2 would be Halle Berry. I said that. She's my number 2.
Yeah, you did. But yeah, we'll move on to the next segment. But if you guys have any gripes or any new entries you want in there, like I said, the post is still live in the fan group, so just join in, add in, or if you're watching this, just put in the comments what you think, and we'll make sure to come back and we're real good with responding to comments and stuff like that. So you guys let us know. But on to what has become one of my favorite segments of the show. What did I just watch?
Tell me I did not just see that.
Whew. All right. This is something like a slight reattack to last week. Now,
Okay.
we ended last show having a good old time talking about our boy Tyrese.
Yes.
Black Ty, if you will. That's his rap name. We've been back and forth with this dude.
Yes.
Mostly clowning, but then there's some times where he just says some real shit where I'm just like, fuck, man, like I get that shit. Like I see where you're coming from, my guy. So he's back on the Breakfast Club, right? So I don't understand. I don't know if you guys know that he and DJ Envy had a falling out. Like they was going back and forth, talking a lot of shit. Like they used to be cool, then they weren't because some shit was said, this, that, and the third. So Tyrese comes back on the show. I guess he's trying to make amends, all this other stuff. But they posted a video of him getting into his feelings, and like I clicked on it. I'm like, whoa, what did Tyrese do now? What is? And I'm just like, damn, dog, Tyrese, like this is real, bro. Like I get where you're coming from, man. So I'm gonna bring this up. We'll check it out, and then we'll share opinions and stuff. But here's Tyrese speaking some real shit on Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Want to see
I love you, brother. I love you.
how hard it's been to get through.
I love you, black man.
Okay, do you not cry?
Absolutely.
You might not bring it to the radio,
Absolutely.
but this is what being grown
Thank
is.
you, brother.
I'm not doing this.
I need one. My makeup gonna mess up. I didn't
Hear me.
My concealer
Hear
is
me.
sitting today.
Hear me. Black men cry. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on. When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down. Stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman. If you didn't.
Damn. So, I mean, obviously we were in the comments like, bro, this dude just keeps taking us back and forth. Like, I'm riding this high of laughing at you. But then, like, you bring some shit where I'm just like, man, dude, like, I'm sorry, my guy. Like, I'm sorry. What's your take on it, man?
When you showed me this, I was like, this dude has an uncanny ability. Like, it's crazy because you forget in this moment that he dressed up as Marvin Gaye the previous week. Like, we forgot just that fast.
Fresh off the 50-yard line at SoFi Stadium.
The man went and took the wig off and went to the Breakfast Club and gave us some real shit, bro. Like, how does he do this? How? But I totally understand. It makes me understand, like, maybe the shit that he does, like the outlandish shit, is like an attention grab for the real shit, because he does give you some real shit. Like what he did right there, like he bared his soul. So it makes me think, like, was that shit at the Rams game? Was that like a setup? Like, I need eyes on me right now so I can tell y'all some real shit. You know what I'm saying? But what he was saying in this interview was like he needed to get shit like that. Like when he was doing, so he did The Masked Singer, for people who don't know.
Oh.
And he really needed that gig. He talked about this in that interview. He was like, and he thanked Nick Cannon because he was like, Nick, he looked out for me because I had nothing.
Wow.
Like, according to him, he was like, I lost everything with the divorce, and you know, I've been going through it, and that's where that moment comes from. He's like, I've been going through it. Like, even the jewelry I'm wearing, like he was saying some shit, bro. Like, the jewelry I'm wearing right now is fake. This shit is like fake as fuck. Like,
wow.
Took it all off. But it makes me understand, like, when people go through shit, and I hate that, you know, you set us up for this shit, Tyrese. Like, for real. Like, you set us up. But it was like I get where that behavior comes from. You know what I'm saying? Because in his mind, like, I'm down and out, bro. Like, I ain't got really nothing to lose. They gonna laugh. This is a check for me. Yeah. I get that. But damn, bro. Don't erase the weeks of laughter we've had.
You're like, don't make me feel bad for laughing at shit.
Don't make me feel bad for that shit. Cause you know you was out there wilding, bro. Like, you're gonna look back at this period in your life and be like, God damn, bro, I was fucked up. But I get it though, man. It's like, I get where it's coming from now. So now it makes the rest of the years, like when he pops up and does some who's man worthy shit, it's like, is he back together yet? Like, is his life put back together yet? Or is this just like, are you acting out again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on it.
I would just say he's just so public with the highs and lows of his life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Most people, I mean, everybody experiences highs and lows in life, right? There are some deep valleys that we get into. I speak for myself. Like, there are times where I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, this is rock bottom for me, you know, and everybody's rock bottom is different, right? This man makes more money than most, but because he makes that money, like, his situation with child support and everything, like, he owes a grip. Like, if someone was to tell us that we owed what he owes in child support, we'd be like, just take me to jail now, sir. Like, there's no way this shit, my net pay isn't even, the whole check I get this month isn't that, sir. You know, so he's going through normal people stuff behind the scenes. We just don't see it from enough celebrities, I guess. But at the same time, maybe this nigga Tyrese just is having fun. Like when he dressed up, maybe he was just having a fucking good time. He was enjoying himself and shit. Do I feel like that was the reason? No. Like I feel like he was trying to be hella extra with some shit. You know, he thought he was gonna do some shit when he just could have went out there in that outfit there and sang like Marvin Gaye. But you know, my man wanted to go the extra step, which is probably leading to. Because if he didn't do that, would he have been on Who's Man last week?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely the fuck not. Right? So it's like the ridicule is like self-inflicted.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put it like this. Like he keeps staying in the news or whatever, the gossips, all that stuff, celebrity gossip, all that stuff, because he keeps doing stuff. Remember Joe Smith and his wife when we was on that shit for a minute? Mm-hmm. Have we heard anything from them since?
Nope.
Why? Because they got the fuck off of social media, right?
Yep.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. All you got to do is just be smart with when you want to share shit in your life. If you're composed enough to do it, I understand some people are just like, nah, man, that raw emotion, that's what people need to see. And this here, 100%, man. Like, there are probably some people that needed to hear this shit. Not to get, too deep into it, but black men, we have kind of been raised to kind of be strong, not let shit get to us, hold that shit in, because some people, not saying all, but black women just be like, I want my man to be strong. I don't want him to be no punk. I don't want to, and most most black men, black sons are raised in that household. So trying to normalize crying for everybody, man, woman, whatever, man, it's okay to cry and get shit out. And also check in on the fellas. Check in on your homies when they going through some shit like that. So I understand this, Tyrese. With that being said, are we docking some of his points in the Who's Man's contest in his rankings because he blessed us with this? So I think the whole interview, I got to go back and watch the interview now based on what you said. But do you feel we should give him some grace on some of the points and stuff we gave him?
Hell no. Nope.
At all, my boy?
Nope.
Okay.
We reserve the right to put anyone on Who's Man's.
Oh, my God. There you have it. We appreciate your PSA for normalizing men crying and being in their feelings, Tyrese, but that does not excuse you for the shenanigans you pulled last week or the previous weeks where you were our nominee for Who's Man's this week.
Absolutely.
With that being said, now that we got that out the way, you remember the VH1 Michael Jackson movie?
Yeah.
With Flex Alexander playing the main protagonist. I forgot all about that until I saw this clip here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just bring this up. It may jog some memories for you, but this was not meant to be a comedy, first and foremost. Let me just say it, disclaimer.
It was not.
This was meant to be a serious-ass biopic, if you will, about the life of one of the greatest entertainers the world has ever known. And VH1 was like, we searched far and wide for the perfect actor. Or probably just, we just Googled some people. Or we just hit somebody up in their inbox like, who is most likely to respond to us within the next 30 minutes to play this role? And Flex was like, I got time. And so they made a movie. But check this role out. It's supposed to be a very dramatic role where Michael Jackson is reconsidering trying to bring life into this world when the world is as crazy and as dysfunctional as it is. But check this scene out. And we'll rate this. We'll rate his range afterwards.
Okay.
Can't bring another child into this world. Call the lawyers. Cancel the surrogate.
It's too late, Michael. She's already pregnant.
Look at this, Bobby. Look at this.
I know.
All those people, their families. Can't bring another.
Where we at on the range, bro?
Ooh, man.
1 to 5 puffs. Where we at on his range? Believability. Did you feel you were looking? I'm assuming you didn't feel like you were looking at the King of Pop in this scene.
No. I felt like I was looking at Planet of the Apes, bro. Like, come on. Bro.
Oh, that was rough, bro. Call the lawyers. Cancel the surrogate. She's already pregnant, Michael. And then my man just gets up and walks away. All those people, their family. I know, right? Well. Time to hit the old dusty trail. First of all, like, the makeup in this movie is fucking atrocious.
Horrible.
Bro.
I forgot about this movie.
They just tried to dilute some white paint and put it on his face and hands and be like, this is you going through whatever Michael went through. And this is what we got. And then I love the caption, Flex, no, he wrong for taking this role. And then these comments. I know Michael be haunting him.
Fact.
I laughed so hard at the comments. I'm crying real tears. This looks like a comedy skit. He's the same color as ground turkey.
Oh, shit.
Was this supposed to be a joke or was it really a real MJ biopic? Because ain't no way.
No way.
Now
that's the way.
This man said, now hear me out. Besides the bad makeup, Flex's acting isn't horrible. He's got the voice down. So somebody,
you know what's funny?
What's up?
You know what's funny?
What's up?
Mike didn't even sound like that in real life. Mike had a deep voice and shit. Hey. Have you you remember that boxing game, Ready to Rumble? Mike's real voice is in that video game.
Who did he voice?
Himself.
Oh, yeah. That was his real voice?
That was really Mike.
He really had a part in that game.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm serious. Look it up. That's really Mike voicing himself. Voice deep as a motherfucker on that game. That's really Michael Jackson. Huh?
You sure they just didn't run his shit through like a fucking mixer to make it deep?
Nah, that was really him. And if you really pay attention to Mike, like towards the end of his career, he sort of drops that innocent shit. Invincible album.
Oh yeah.
Is that the name of it? Yeah, with Rock My World and shit. Like he sort of drops the whole innocent, sweet voice shit. And it's more him. But yeah, Mike had a deep voice like a motherfucker.
Damn. Well, R.I.P. to Mike. And this role did not help him at all.
No.
This movie did not help him. I like this comment here. Bro walked off camera to laugh. Guaranteed. She's already pregnant. All these people. I know. I couldn't do it. Cut. I can't do this shit. Oh, man. What was this one? Sexyy Red came out. Ooh, what is this? Let me check this out.
Oh, Lord. We may go into an impromptu segment here.
Oh, yeah? Sexyy Red launched a lip gloss line, and the names she chose are diabolical. I love when that word is used, man. Introducing Northside Princess, the brand in my first product. will be my lip gloss. I'm so excited. Do we get a close up of these things? The names?
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh my God. What in the hell? Bro, there ain't no way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching the video, I'll read the names. I'll read the names. Are these flavors of the lip gloss or different?
Yeah.
Flavor? Oh, get the fuck out of here! What?
Yes, those are the flavors and the names of the flavors.
First, ladies and gentlemen, the first, it's wild. The first flavor of lip gloss is called coochie juice. The next one, are these not like colors? Are these shades?
Yes.
The next one is booty hole brown. The third one is nut. I want to zoom in because I'm assuming like there's some like description of it, the fine print.
Yes,
but I'll do that like offline. The fourth is pussy hole pink. The fifth, yellow discharge. Again,
like girl,
lip gloss flavors.
You put. Oh, where you get that lip gloss from? Oh, that's Sexy Red shit. What color? What's the name of it? Yellow discharge.
Imagine you kiss a girl. Ooh, that shit tastes good. What is that? Nut. Bro, I will black out and wake up in a maximum security prison. I swear to God.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh my God. What are we talking? Next item. Gonorrhea. Number 7, blue balls with a Z.
With a Z.
The last one, sex on my period, fam. We gotta stop shit like this. Like I ain't trying to be that dude. I ain't trying to get off my lawn shit, but I'm all for people having some fucking fun and being themselves and showing some individuality when they do some shit, bringing something new to the industry. But where do we draw the line, man?
Bro, we got to draw it somewhere. I think that's the line.
What is? Ooh, girl, this shit. Yellow discharge. Fam, you can't. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
That Idris Elba shit where he's fucking eating the fucking. What is this? No, ain't no fucking. What the fuck is this? When you got Stringer B?
Oh shit!
You got Stringer B coughing like that, bro? Shit. Look at it. Exactly. This first comment here. You kiss me with nut lipstick, I might go to jail that night.
We gotta go to jail. We got to. We have to.
Oh my God. This is the
way.
trashiest thing I've ever seen. What lip gloss you use? Oh, this coochie juice.
Booty hole brown.
Yeah. Oh my God. Gonorrhea. Targeting our babies with this constant filth is diabolical. So glad I don't have a daughter. Love and raise your children. Hold them tight. Now, I get where she's coming from. But my thing is this. Like, if you just raise your kids right, they're not going to be running to this shit. Like, I have a whole 17, soon to be 18-year-old daughter starting high school or senior year. And I know within my heart, she ain't picking up no lip gloss from Sexyy Red. I just know. I just know. And if she does, she does. But I'm not tripping. I'm like, if you get this and you get clowned for it, you know what it is.
Understand. You make this choice.
You fuck around, I'll be that old kid in the back of the fucking high school laughing and clowning him. Who's that old motherfucker? That's my dad. I told you. Coming over here with that booty hole brown. Told you not to buy that shit. Now look.
That nut on your lip.
Somebody said every time they see Sexyy Red, it's against their will. That's facts. Because I don't be following her. That shit just be popping up. Like,
Yes,
Sexyy Red did some more shit. Like, God damn it. Leave me alone. Oh, this one was funny too. So my man here in this video apparently thought he was purchasing a car. Got a loan, all that other shit.
Yes.
Only to find out that he was using the ID of someone who had recently passed. So I guess when they were running the social security number, all that other shit, the dealership found that out. They gave the cops a heads up. So they set this man up something vicious, bro. Just watch this video here. Watch this video here.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Oh, wait a minute.
Got anything on y'all need to know about? No.
Congratulations.
So
Bro,
what,
they got the celebration.
the celebration song in the background. So the dealership, every time somebody closes a sale, they play that song, right? So that's why that song is played, because every time somebody finishes a sale, they play Celebrate Good Times. And it's supposed to be a happy moment. They all clapping shit. So, you know, it's a big purchase, you know? So they setting them up, they clapping. He's shaking hands, taking pictures. So for those who can't see and just listen to the audio thing, this man is, the video sets up, the dude gives him the keys, shakes his hand, starts clapping, and then the video clips over to the cops putting handcuffs on him and taking him out. It's fucking gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous, man. But yeah, the music in the background is
Man.
the fact that they let that shit ride, knowing that the cops was going to arrest him. They was like, we're going to give this dude the complete experience of getting away, and then just snatch it from his ass at the last possible second.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
I'd be like, man, if you didn't just arrest me in your office, just come and confront me like,
real.
hey, we ran the thing. We know you're using ID from a dead person. Cops are on the way. You know, like you're going to be arrested. Like, I'd rather you do that. Don't.
Yep.
But at the same time, if I was the owner of the store, I would do the same shit. Like, bro,
Thought you got away.
we're deterring all kinds of fucking crime from here, bro. Like, we putting this shit on Instagram. We putting this shit on the internet too.
For real.
Everybody
we
gonna
do a video for Instagram, you know? Just us
No, we do this for everybody that buys it. We post it on the dealership website and everything. Oh, sure, okay. Celebrate good times. Come on, get the fuck on the ground.
Put your hands up.
Put hands behind your back, pal.
even his wife. I don't know if that was his wife or somebody was with him. Oh, what's going on
Yeah,
over
what's
here?
up?
He's about
Yeah.
to go to jail.
Yeah.
This is what's going on.
What did he do? Yeah. What did he do? She over there in that yellow shirt, like, huh?
I don't know what he did.
Now look, I had nothing to do with this. He said he had to. We'll see you in court, lady. Oh man, there's one other thing. This one here. So balloon pop show. Real quick, this individual here. I don't know if he went on here to troll these women, to let them know about themselves or anything. But like when you see him, you'll be like, there's no way you got on here thinking that what you're wearing on top of your head
Was going to pass.
Like nobody's going to call you out on it. But he gave it a shot. And, the ladies tried to come at him and he fucking full countered that shit right back to him.
Yep. Killer instinct.
Let's run this real quick.
It identifies as a part of me, but I switch it up just like a lot of my beautiful queens. We all go from one hairstyle to the next.
Is it a hairpiece?
It identifies as a part of me, but I switch it up just like a lot of my beautiful queens. We all go from one hairstyle to the next.
Is it a...
Their face, even the host faced.
Well, be damned.
She was like, "Oh shit, damn." We do be doing that, huh? He's got us there. But I will say, this man, like, looking like somebody from a Dave Chappelle show skit. You know what I'm saying? Just showing up there with that fucking whole thing on his head.
He looked like a weatherman.
And the wild part is, like, most dudes, when they go on the show, they trying to wear, like, you know, the flyest shit they got. My man just went up. I think he intentionally, I got to watch this episode. He intentionally went on here to be like, bro, I'm about to crush these women's soul out here popping balloons on me. Because ain't none of them had balloons. I'm assuming they all popped them.
Yep.
You know, so
as soon as he walked out,
I guess he was just like, well, now you're about to hear about yourselves. Well played, sir. Well played. Checkmate indeed. Oh, but that's enough of that, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys been waiting for it. Probably one of the more popular segments of our show. Let's go ahead and get into this week's Whose Man's Is This?
Hey, man.
Hey, yo, who man's is this? Oh, man's is this? Who man's is this? I need to know.
Joseph Emerson. It's not a celebrity. I know you're like, who the fuck is this guy? So I will let you know that. Let me just read the headline of the article first. Former Alaska Airlines pilot who tried to shut down engines in flight shares his story.
This should be good.
Ooh, it's good. So,
ooh, Lord.
There's a video of him being interviewed and he's sharing his story. But I'm going to read the article first. Read some takeaways from this. Joseph Emerson, a former Alaskan Airlines pilot, calls it the biggest mistake of his life. Emerson was inside an Alaska Airlines cockpit last October when he raised his arms and pulled two large red levers that could have shut down both engines at 30,000 feet. He calls the incident the worst 30 seconds of his life. 10 months later, he is now grateful for those moments. They've saved his marriage, allowed him more time with his kids, and thrust him into a life of therapy, recovery, and the launch of a new nonprofit designated to help other pilots struggling with mental illness. Now, you guys are just like, well, I mean, he's bringing awareness to that, but just hear me out. Let this shit cook. Now, Emerson and his wife, Sarah, are describing that incident and the anxious, challenging months that followed in an interview with ABC News. So he starts by saying, I made a big mistake, right? So Emerson sent his wife a text message on that day, moments after he was removed from the cockpit and just before he was handcuffed by a flight attendant. I made a big mistake, is what he texted his wife. She replied, what's up? Are you okay? He replied, I'm not. And that was the last time Sarah heard from her husband for days. Is everything all right? Nah.
No.
And then that's it? You send him another message, it just stays on red. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Question mark?
The fuck is happening? It's sent. You haven't read it? What the fuck is happening? Oh, man. She tracked his flight and learned that it diverted over to Portland. Sarah knew little of what happened for 24 hours. It wasn't until a jail receptionist told her that she learned her husband had been charged with 83 counts of attempted murder, one count for every soul aboard the aircraft. I walk up to the window and say, I'm looking for my husband, and he kind of just looked on the computer and typed some things and nonchalantly tells me the charges, and I lost it. I screamed, I keeled over, I almost fell. They grabbed me and pulled me over because I know what that means. I was in complete shock. So what happened? So Joe, he had been struggling over the death of his best friend, Scott, a pilot who died while on a run of 6 years earlier. Emerson had been away for the weekend with friends, celebrating and remembering Scott. On Friday night, the group he was with took psychedelic mushrooms, a drug that can make you hallucinate and typically has effects that last a few hours. Emerson said that for him, the physical side effects lasted for days and the consequences lasted a lifetime.
You think?
As a friend drove him to the airport, Emerson said all he could think about was being home with his family. But a deepening fear that he would never make it began to overtake him. It intensified as he took his jump seat inside the confined cockpit. There's a feeling of being trapped, like, am I trapped on this airplane and now I'll never go home? Emerson said the feeling increased, and with it a belief that this isn't real, I'm not actually going home, until I became completely convinced that none of this was real. As the plane headed toward San Francisco, Emerson said his condition worsened. He reached out to a friend who texted Emerson to do breathing exercises. Instead of helping, Emerson said the moment when his phone read the text in his ear ultimately pushed him over the edge. So wait, they be on the plane?
I know. That's what I
with
was
their
just
phone
thinking.
not in airplane mode,
You
sending
motherfuckers be
texts and
texting
shit
on the plane and shit.
What the fuck is bro? Y'all up there just fucking texting and streaming shit. I'm back there on this bullshit airplane Wi-Fi trying to watch the movies you forced me to watch and shit.
Y'all in this motherfucking texting in the cockpit.
You want to stream some Spotify? Fuck all that. Watch fucking Harold in the Purple Crayon. Like, no.
You wanna watch that?
No. Meanwhile, y'all up there. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This shit crazy in it. Look at this. Bullshit ass. Man. That's kind of where I flung off my headset, and I was fully convinced that this isn't real and I'm not going home. And then, as the pilots didn't react to my completely abnormal behavior in a way I thought would be consistent with reality, that's when I was like, this isn't real. I need to wake up. The next 30 seconds will put 83 other lives in danger, end Joe's career, and potentially send him to prison for the rest of his life. So because he thought it was a dream, and he was tripping on some shit, he was like, this is just a dream. Clip.
We're all gonna die. What the fuck?
Yo,
maybe when I hit the water, we'll wake up. Like,
it's the only way. Yeah. Bro, could you imagine being on that cockpit and the dude flying the plane? You sitting there talking to him like, bro, you cool? And he's just like, clip. Oh. No. Yo, you just in the back watching Harold in the Purple Crayon. And then all of a sudden the plane just get quiet. You don't hear, ooh. I can hear this show perfectly now. These Bose headsets weren't lying about this noise cancellation.
Yes.
You start feeling weightless and shit. You just the fuck? What the... Your kid up here like, what the fuck is
Daddy, I can float. What the fuck? We about to die.
Daddy,
for 83 seconds, bro. Bro, for 83 seconds.
No, it's 83 people on board. It was 30 seconds.
Not,
30 seconds of
30
no
seconds,
engine.
30 seconds.
Oh
bro, that
God.
has to be the most terrifying 30 seconds of everybody on that plane.
Let me tell you, the only way this man gets off the plane, the marshal has to walk up to the cockpit with his gun and is like, y'all have to stay seated until this man gets off this plane. If anybody gets up, I'm going to shoot y'all. Because if he had to, oh my God. If I ever cross paths with this motherfucker, I'm sorry your friend died when he went on a run, but nigga.
Bro,
but
you
nigga.
trying to join that nigga today, bro.
I can
My
help.
enemies
I can help you
necessary.
join him. Let me get you out of your misery, my boy. Well, you just like, nah, this ain't real. Clip. Them motherfuckers in the cockpit was like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yo, what the fuck?
Motherfuckers shitting in the bathroom, floating up in the air. Like, the fuck is happening up there? What else going on? Oh my god! Oh my god! I almost died. Oh my god!
Bro, they got the plane back on too, and like, I wonder what the rest of that flight was like.
Bro, like, bro, I'd have been like, they probably had to be like, everybody stay in your fucking seat. Yep, because I would have unbuckled and been like, I'm gonna just go use the laboratory. I'm gonna just go use open this motherfucker up. Who the fuck is up there?
Who the fuck did this?
Sir,
shit?
please sit down. Get the fuck off of me. Oh my god. Let me see if I can find this video, bro. Second of all, oh my god, bro. It goes on, but it pretty much states like this dude just was just in a fucking way like, I'm gonna be fucking, this ain't real. I was just a dream. I'm gonna just crash the plane and wake up. So Emerson spent the next 45 days in jail before he was granted bond. I don't even know what that bond is. It wasn't until Tuesday evening, 4 days after taking the mushrooms, that Emerson said he regained full clarity.
God damn.
The jail physician would later tell him that he suffered from a condition called hallucinogen persisting perception disorder, or HPPD, which can cause someone who uses psychedelic mushrooms for the first time to suffer from persistent visual hallucinations or perception issues for the several days afterwards.
Wow.
Emerson also now believes that he's an alcoholic, although he said alcohol didn't play a role in October. So now this motherfucker Denzel Washington from...
I know. We in flight now? What the fuck? Flight 2. Shrooms are taking over. Like, come on, bro.
I'm an alcoholic. Your blood alcohol count was 0. I'm aware, but I'm an alcoholic. Like, nah, nigga. You was on them shrooms, my boy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man.
Chasing that white rabbit. Had your ass at 30,000 feet ready to die.
But the Denzel's thing is like, when he was drunk, he was a beast ass pilot. Like, you take these shrooms, you didn't know what the fuck was going on, Mario. He was like,
hit that warp zone.
That's exactly what he did. Oh man. So Emerson remains in legal limbo. Though he's no longer facing attempted murder charges, he's still facing more than 80 state and federal charges, including 83 counts of reckless endangerment after prosecutors reduced the charges in December. It's possible prosecutors could offer a plea deal or decide to go to full trial later this fall. So if you was on this plane and you found out the prosecutors are like, yeah, we're reducing it from attempted murder to reckless endangerment, or we're thinking about giving them a plea deal, what is your mindset, my boy?
Nah, bro. I need them attempted murder charges back on the table. Like ASAP.
I'm like,
bro, this man, I was just trying to go home. This man had me free falling, bro. Like, come on. This man had me skydiving in the plane. Come on, man.
The little indoor skydiving thing where you just like, but I'm inside the plane. How do you downgrade the charges? I'm at 30,000 feet. There's no engines on these planes. Yes, it is endangerment, but it is like, if I hit this ground, like, nobody's surviving. I don't care how tight of a crash position you get into on this plane. You ain't gonna make it. That is attempted murder. I know there's like legalese. They're like, well, did he do it with the intent to kill him? Did he do it? Like, fuck all that. Like, sometimes the law just needs to get out of the law's way, bro.
Yes, man. First and foremost, I'm on an Alaskan Airlines. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is problem number one.
It's like one
two.
step above Frontier, Breeze, and Spirit.
Yes. Like, we hit the ground, it's for sure over. It's a wrap,
bro. He's like, I'm just trying to get to San Fran, my boy. You out here? I'm trying to watch Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it to watch Steph Curry play. I almost fucked around.
Hi, bro.
Jesus Christ, man. I almost fuck around trying to go see Steph Curry. I wake up, I see Kobe playing. I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
Damn.
Kobe? You're not. Wait a minute. Wait
Where
a
am I?
minute.
Where am I?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. It's some old bullshit. But so then it goes into what would he tell the passengers and crew? First and foremost, so this is Emerson. First and foremost, thank you. I appreciate that they saw someone in crisis in the back of that plane, and they paid attention to what the flight crew was telling them to do, and they remained calm until we got on the ground. It's to the crew, however, that Emerson said he owes the biggest debt of gratitude. What I did was something we don't train for, and they handled it fantastic. It's really a result of their professionalism and the way they handled that situation that I'm alive today. As for whether he'll ever fly again, Emerson said that remains up to the airlines and is out of his hands. Of course I want to fly again.
Let me go ahead and save you the trouble on that one. Yo, black ass ain't never getting in the aircraft again, bro. Ever.
Oh, shit. Of course I want to fly again. I'd be totally disingenuous if I said no. I don't know in what capacity I'm going to fly again, and I don't know if that's an opportunity that's going to be afforded to me again. It's not up to me. It's not up to me to engineer that. What is up to me is to do what's in front of me, put myself in a position where that's a possibility, if it can happen. But at the end of the day, if I'm not meant to fly again, I'm not going to fly again.
Good, Joseph. Good. Because something tells me you will never be at the helm of a cockpit again.
Let me just say this. I'm not a big never say never person. But if you are planning on traveling Spirit, Frontier, Breeze, or any of them what they call budget airlines, the motherfuckers might be quick to hire old buddy. Because you know he going to come in with a low offer like, I'll do this shit for free. Free, you say?
Free you.
We'll just put you in a mask and then send you up there. Nobody has to know it's you flying this, Joseph. I'm just saying, every airline needs to have a meeting, coming together, be like, hey, blood oath, we're never hiring this motherfucker again.
Ever.
Put that on the government bailout. Put your government bailout on the line. We have to stand strong. This motherfucker cannot be in the cockpit again.
That is crazy.
Oh man, let me bring up this video so y'all can see this motherfucker, man.
It's not up to me. Of course.
Yeah, oh, fucking you goddamn right it's not up to you. Of course I want to fly again. Nigga, what? You facing, bro.
Did you see what you just did, motherfucker?
Are you still on these shrooms? Sir,
Right.
get off of these. Get off of these motherfucking shrooms. But here's the here's the interview.
You did an exclusive interview. Tell us about it.
You know what, George? This was a case that captivated the world, generated worldwide headlines and assumptions that the man you're about to meet was trying to kill 84 people on a plane, including himself. But this morning here, he and his wife, they are asking you to set aside what you think you know about this case and hear their story in their own words.
I did something unfathomable to me, something I have to take responsibility for, and I regret.
This morning, Joseph Emerson, the Alaska Airlines pilot, now facing 84 charges after allegedly trying to take down a passenger jet in October, speaking on camera for the first time as he awaits trial.
Sarah and I would like our story to be of some...
Look at his wife.
Distraught, bro.
Nigga, I was sitting there getting the kids ready for school, and now we out here.
Cutting sandwich edges, and now you...
I sent you to go to work. What the fuck? You left to go to work. Now I'm picking you up in jail. And when I go to pick you up, they're saying 83 counts of attempted murder. Lord Jesus. I will say, hey, she's standing by his side.
Hey.
I would not have blamed her if she was just like, kids, we got to go.
I'm out. Yeah, let's go.
Kids, we got to. Your dad, wow, out here.
I knew it. I told his ass, don't go into that tent and take those shrooms.
I'm going to just go hang out with Roger and Derek, and we're just going to think about Scott. You know, we're just going to remember Scott. Okay, that's cool. You go over there popping fucking shrooms and shit. Like, first of all, look how old this man is.
Yes.
You going to go hang out with people to remember your friend, and you're just like, let's do shrooms for the first time.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I fly planes, but okay. Maybe he just thought, you know, it'll be out of my system in a couple days, but still, my guy, you have never done this shit before. Your job is requiring you to be at your peak level of awareness.
Yep.
He's, you know, like, bro, I'd rather you just drink, as wild as that is.
Just get fucked up.
Yeah. Because you know that hangover going to hit you for a couple days, you be all right. You trying something completely new. And I don't know whoever gave you the shrooms, if they're professional, but they probably should have warned you, like, bro, if this is your first time, you might want to just take half of one of these things or something like that.
Take this week
You was
off.
probably eating them shits like Pringles or some shit, nigga. You was... They're so like, I love the texture. Is this portobello? So these are portobellos? Nigga, you ate the whole bag?
Oh, man, he about to trip.
Hey,
balls.
Joseph, give me some of them shrooms. I ate them all.
The bag, nigga, the bag?
There's no more. You turn the bag upside down.
Yeah. Strap in,
like when you got
Joseph.
Doritos, you're just getting the rest out of the fucking bag.
Yeah.
Nigga, did you eat all of those shrooms? Was I not supposed to? Oh,
Lord.
Somebody
hold
call.
on for dear life.
Somebody call. Hey, you're not flying anytime soon. No, I got like 4 days before I fly again. What's that meme with conceited? What flight you on? So I don't book that shit. You know what I'm saying? What you? Oh,
that man
shit.
tripped for 4 days, bro.
Fam, never in my life. Never in my life.
Why did you go to work if you was still
Yeah, call in
tripping?
sick, my boy.
Right.
I ain't gonna be able to do it, Alaska. Would you probably get a little bit of reprimand? Yes. Would you be in this situation?
Yes.
No. Bro,
Say you had COVID.
I have, bro, 100%, bro. That's the go-to. That is the go-to, man. I was about to say that. 100%. Hey, guys. Yeah, I know I got a flight, but smoke up. Just tried to drink some coffee. I couldn't taste anything. I don't know what's going on. I probably shouldn't be around anybody.
Yep.
You be looked at as a hero. Yeah, you did not want to spread your germs to 83 other people, man. Thank you. We got a co-pilot that can do this shit. We'll be all right, Joseph. You just lay down and get better. Nope. I gotta go. I got a streak. I can't break my streak of successful flights.
We think it tells the larger story on pilot health.
It was last October when Emerson was catching a ride in the cockpit jump seat on a flight from Everett, Washington to San Francisco, when he says nothing felt real.
There was a feeling of being trapped. Like, am I trapped in this
His life.
airplane? This is not real. I need to wake up.
Emerson says he had taken psychedelic mushrooms for the first time 2 days before the flight, thinking they might help with depression, but believes he was still hallucinating during that flight. He stood up and pulled handles in the cockpit that are meant to shut off the engines in the case of a fire. It didn't work, and if it had, that could have brought the plane down.
There
so it did.
2 red handles in front of my face, thinking that I was going to wake up, thinking this is my way to get out of this non-real reality. I reached up and I grabbed and I pulled the levers.
Did you know what the levers were at the time?
What I thought is, this is going to wake me up. I know what those levers do in a real airplane, right? And I need to wake up from this. It's 30 seconds of my life I wish I could change, and I can't. Observe the pilots react to the difficult situation that I just handed. And I said, you guys want me off the flight deck? I'm off the flight deck.
Bro, she is.
His wife.
See-
Boy, daggers. You stupid
Stop.
son of a bitch.
Shut up. Just shut up, Joseph. Shut the fuck. Just shut up, Joseph.
I'm taking my kids and I'm going to my mom's.
Oh, instantly. That's instantly what happened. She just had that on her. I just felt the vibes
Yes,
through the
like-
fucking computer.
You fucking dummy.
So apparently they don't shut the engine. Like it didn't work. I don't know if he didn't switch them all the way or if there's some kind of instrument in there to be like, hey, we're too high for the engines to just stop. You know, like
He my guess is he probably went for it and the pilot was like,
Hey.
"Oh, what the fuck you doing?"
hey, like a kid.
Sit your ass down. What the fuck wrong with you?
Put your hand down. What the fuck are you doing out here, bro?
But that woke him up.
This is just a dream. Like, oh, get this nigga. Oh my God. But yeah, man, this dude's out here just feeling bad for himself, saying he started a nonprofit. It's wild that a convicted, well, not convicted yet,
Right.
but somebody facing 83 counts of reckless endangerment is trying to start a nonprofit. Bring mental health awareness to pilots. Like, I didn't know that was a big issue.
Right.
This is the first I've ever heard of a pilot trying to fucking wake me up before you go. Wow, bro. So yeah, now I'm looking at this shit like Alaska Airlines. Like, I know he's not a representation of all your crew, but I'm gonna just stick to American for now. Till something wild happen over there, then it's on to the next. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's
Yep.
So I guess like the people in the back weren't floating then, which would make more sense that, you know, nobody was just like, oh shit, the fuck is going on up there?
Right. They're still, even after the fact, knowing that he tried that shit and I was on the air, we still got to fight.
Well, yeah, they're just like, oh, we're, because it diverted to Portland. So they took off from there and then landed in Oregon. They're like, this ain't San Francisco. What the fuck is up? You know, they're probably just like, oh yeah, we just got a crew switch, emergency crew switch. And they're just like, yeah, okay, fine. You know, now I'm late. But, and then when they get there, they're just like, did you hear about this guy that tried to fucking, oh my God, I was on that flight.
Is that what happened?
I was on that flight. What do you, yeah.
Oh my God, I almost died.
Oh my God, I almost died.
Oh my God.
I almost died.
I almost died.
But Joseph Emerson, seriously, I hope you get the help you need. You get through whatever it is you fight whatever demons you got to fight, battle whatever battle you got to do. But to fix your fucking mouth and to say that you want to fly again is the most
That's wild.
asinine thing you could ever fuck. Like, bro, even if in your heart you knew you wanted to fly again, you're being interviewed by a news network that is covering what you did. And you want to, do you have a publicist? Like, do you have anything? Like, bro, just say you want to work on your health and no, I got to be real. I got to tell him the truth. My heart belongs in the sky. Like, what's you?
Nigga, apparently it didn't.
My life is about flying. I love, like, bro, shut the fuck up. Don't say any of that shit when you talk to these people, man. Just apologize, tell your story, apologize again, say you're willing to do what it takes to make amends, all that, bro. But if they ask you if you want to fly again, the answer is absolutely not.
Nope.
Okay, I'll tell them that. You want to fly again? Of course I want to fuck all this motherfucker here. It's just off the screen.
If they'll have me, I'll fly again.
It's not up to me. Thank God it's not, Joseph. Joseph Emerson. This week's edition of Whose Man Is It? Now.
Oh, that's a strong one. That's a strong
bro,
one.
I told you, man. The universe wants us to have a good contest, man.
Yes.
But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to reveal the newest bracket to you all. Enjoy. Now, I'm just trying to find where I saved this bracket at. Now, if you've been staying in the loop with everything we've been doing here at the Pit de Smoke, you would have seen that we've made some changes to profile pictures, banners, things along those lines. And it was not for any reason other than nostalgia, right? You know, we know it's been a while since we had a bracket. We've deemed that the break has been long enough. You know, the punishment has been long enough because y'all was acting up last time we tried to do something like this. So we decided it's been a while. Let us go ahead and share what we got going on. So without further ado, let me set this up right. Make sure I select the right screen. The new brackets. Best 90s sitcom dad. So I think this was created because I think somebody posted a thread in the fan group asking about this. Like, you can only pick like 3 dads, or which one of these are the best 90s dad or something. It was like 6 people on there. So, you know, I just did some dabbling on the interwebs and was just like, you know what, let me just see if, we can add to that and create a bracket. So this is what we got. 27 dads, all ranked based on their show's rating in IMDb, and not so much the, whatever his popularity and stuff like that. So off the bat, we have our number 1 seed is Frank Costanza, George Costanza's dad from Seinfeld. We got Homer Simpson as the number 2. No introduction there. Jack Arnold from The Wonder Years. We have Martin Crane from Frasier. Alan Matthews, I believe he is from... Trying to think.
Alan Matthews, I think that's
Boy Meets World.
Yes.
Yep. So those are the 5. And then in no particular order, well, actually, the 16 seed is Tim Taylor from Tool Time. We got Maxwell Sheffield from The Nanny. Dick Solomon from Third Rock, Frank Lambert from Step by Step, Philip Banks from Fresh Prince, Ray Campbell from Sister Sister, Heathcliff Huxtable from The Cosby Show, Robert Peterson from The Parenthood, Floyd Henderson from Smart Guy, Danny Tanner, of course, from Full House. We got Frank Mitchell from Moesha, Red Foreman from That 70s Show, Jason Seaver from Growing Pains, Hank Hill from King of the Hill, Hayden Fox from Coach, Ray Barone from Everybody Loves Raymond, Nick Russo from Blossom, Al Bundy from Married with Children, Carl Winslow, Family Matters, Earl Sinclair from Dinosaurs, Dan Connor from Roseanne, and Pops Williams from the Wayans Brothers. So those are our contestants.
Bracket.
It's a bracket. That's who we got going for the best 90s sitcom dad. Voting will start, we'll say midnight on Sunday. I was going to say midnight tonight, but it's a lot of polls I got to create. I ain't really feeling it right now. I'm lazy, all right? I'm lazy, all right? Sue me. But that's what we got going on, man. So, looking at who we got in the bracket, what are your early thoughts? Who do you think's making Final Four out of this?
You know what? I'm thinking Philip Banks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Philip is taking that side. Scroll down again. So I'm thinking Philip Banks, Danny Tanner.
Okay.
I can see Hank Hill making the Final Four too. And a really, really strong candidate for this one right now is Earl Sinclair.
From Dinosaurs? You think he's...
Yeah.
bro, you got Carl Winslow in this bracket.
He's up against some shit.
I'm like, bro, this quadrant of the bracket, I'm just like, this one is because you got Homer up here, you got Carl, you got Al Bundy, and then like what I thought was a sleeper was Dan Connor from Roseanne.
Dan Connor is a sleeper, but here's the issue. So you got a potential of Al Bundy and Carl Winslow in the second round. That's gonna fuck up a lot of people's shit.
Yeah.
Which is why I can see if Earl Sinclair can get by Homer Simpson and Dan Connor. Well, Dan Connor and Pops Williams is a strong. That's a tough cut. That whole right side is a tough.
Yeah, this quadrant up here.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's a tough one. The rest of them,
it's pretty clear cut for me, but
I mean,
yeah, that upper right is
clear cut is something different, bro.
This is true, especially with this group.
But this will be posted in the on the podcast page and in the fan group. And like I said, voting will start midnight come Sunday. And every Friday, we're just going to tally everything up and progress the bracket. So that's what we got going on. I'm looking forward to all of the shenanigans that I am sure will ensue the way the fan group loves to vote and all that good stuff. But feel free to jump in. Like I said, if you're watching it, you're not a member, join, get in on these votes. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get on to final shots and thoughts.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program in progress.
Well. Great show tonight.
Great show.
Thanks for those who tapped in and those who will tap in on Monday. Appreciate the support and everything. Do you have any announcements, some parting shots for our audience, man?
Well, like we mentioned in the beginning, it's been a busy week for DFPN. For those who don't know, No Gimmicks is moving to a 5-day-a-week schedule, and it's mostly morning shows. This week was a very good week for us. We're going to be coming back this Sunday because AEW All In is going to be happening on this Sunday, and we'll be covering that. And we'll be outside the stream, the Patreon stream for this one, just to do a post show, and then we'll roll back into our regular schedule. But it's been something that I wanted to give the patrons, especially from a No Gimmick standpoint. Just bringing something different than what we normally do on the show, and give something. I've been on a quest to try to make the patrons wrestling fans. So this is my attempt to make some of the patrons wrestling fans, and that's just give you a little bit of history and give you a little bit of why we like what we like and why No Gimmicks is what No Gimmicks is, and just keep it fresh, and that in turn helps the shows. Also, for the DFPN.com, for those who don't know, we did a pretty big update on the site. We updated everybody's players. Normally, when you go on the site, there was just a video and an episode, the latest episode. We're going to be integrating everybody's entire audio catalog onto their pages. We do have some of the archived podcasts that are now on the site, and we do have articles and reviews up on the site right now. That section is open, but we haven't populated it yet. So this is our attempt to be a legitimate media outlet. I know we've attempted to get into the realms of the Comic-Cons and get ourselves out there. We're going to open that up to where we're able to be looked at by mainstream media as well. So that is our attempt. A pretty big step forward for us as a group. Shout out to everybody, because when I announced it amongst the crew, there was excitement. So it's pretty awesome to see. I know Jeff is already getting down on the article, so it's gonna be a big step forward for us. So if you guys are listening, please understand that we are trying to give you a bigger platform, a bigger reach, and something that you can appreciate in the long run. So make sure you guys go and follow thedfpn.com. It is becoming quickly a one-stop shop for all things DFPN. So please make sure you go and support and show your love for everybody putting it down for DFPN.com.
I love it, man. I'm excited. Eat the Cake Anime. New episode coming soon. We'll be talking about Fire Force. And with that, with the articles and stuff, expect some reviews for some of the lesser known anime that I've been watching. We haven't done episodes on yet, or we may do in the future. So I'll be reviewing some anime, giving some synopsis on those. Movie reviews, although I'm not a known critic, I don't really get to the theater that much, but if I go see anything or if I'm watching something on Netflix or something like that, just giving my thoughts on a few things. But definitely when like I said, when football season's come around, fantasy draft coming up, Smoke Pit Fantasy Football, bro, ask anybody who's been in it. It's a great league.
It is.
The champ gets something real dope at the end of the season, so it's a good time. You're not paying money to get in. We ain't trying to do that to people. Yet. No, I'm playing. But I think we got our 12 slots filled, right?
Yep, filled up almost immediately. So
okay,
dope.
Yeah, we'll just leave that. I was going like, hey, if there's more people want to get in, we'll do. We'll start another one for that. Nah, we won't do that. That's too much hassle. But so expect that. Expect me to be giving weekly updates on the Panthers, and you can live vicariously through me the struggle of a Panthers fan. Should be comedic. It'll be like me embracing my inner Tyrese, trying to cover these guys. So that's what you can expect. But yeah, it's like a revival. It's not even. What are we, like halfway through the season? Yeah, because we take the holiday sabbatical so it's like normally this would be something we would do for the new season, but we just felt it was time for us to just level up in the middle of the fucking season. So and I'm not upset about it. So great time. Shameless plug, not really. Fallen Star live for patrons this Saturday. We're going live.
Yes.
Live.
I'm excited. I'm actually excited about that.
Same. So should be a good time. Tap in, watch us as I think we've gotten better when it comes to that, because the first few sessions were kind of rough, but we've gotten better at it. It's a good time, good crew. So make sure to tap in, Patreons, and then of course for those who are not, you can just watch them as they get dropped every week episodically. So I think that's all we got. Unless I'm missing something.
I think that's it, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Episode 151, Bacardi of the Smoke Pit. As always, I'm the homie Mac, a.k.a. your boy.
And I am bred like a king, made this Kelvin Kaylee. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Until next time, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.